would have told me that there was no way, that he didn't want me to do it anymore, I would have been fine with it. But every time it was the process, and it was the binding and the packing and putting the hair on and being able to finally see myself. And it got to the point it was unbearable. I used to think people were selfish who would transition and end their marriages and leave their partners and whatever. I used to think it was selfish. And saying, how could you do that? How could you just think of yourself? Until I realized the longer you deny yourself, then it becomes self-preservation. And that's what it did. It became self-preservation. And when it ended, I went full force and I started my transition. Now, it looks like it's happened quickly, but I want you to understand, I've been going to therapy for 3 years. For this, I've been slowly coming to this decision. Now everything's happening fast because I don't have any obstacles now. But this is years of therapy, years of conditioning, years of fighting. And now I can look back and say, damn, it was worth every sacrifice. It was worth everything. And for those of you who are worried about me, I have never been so happy with myself as I am right now. Because I'm me. I don't know apologies. And a lot of people don't really like lacrosse because I speak my mind and I call people out, and who I was before was very timid and very compromising. I used to compromise on everything. I don't now. I say what I mean what I say, and I live my truth. And I can honestly say I've never been happier in my life. Not after 20 years of marriage, not after none of that. Looking at myself in the mirror and seeing who I am. Nothing else even compares outside of my children. And my children are very supportive. It's an adapting, and it's hard for them because I'm their mom. And will always be their mother. I don't want them to call me dad, nothing like that. I'm their mom. But outside of them, nothing has ever made me so happy than to be able to look at myself and say, I am finally not stifled. I'm living a life that's authentic and that's real. And there's no price tag for that. So, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with everybody. Drag became that conduit to help me actually achieve and become the person that I am. And no, I'm not stopping drag because it just now developed into characters. I don't have to put a beard on. I don't have to put a mustache on anymore when I do my regular numbers. But I mostly do characters. But it's nice that at the end of the night, I don't have to take it off. I don't have to take a shower, put coconut oil, and wipe it all off. I get to stay like this 24/7 and live my life 24/7 as the man that I was meant to be. And I'm only excited to see myself develop because my goal in my heart is to be a good man and to be a kind man, to be a gentleman. I always see the harshness in men, and they can be cruel, and they can be vicious, cold. I want to be that X-Men, I tell Kendra all the time, we're X-Men. We're the next evolved being. Because I know what it is to live both. And I can understand her better, and I can treat her better, whoever she is, in all aspects, because I've been there. And not be this cold person and be told, oh, well, you don't know what it is to have your cycle, or you don't know what it is to have children. Oh yeah, I do. which makes me an even better man. And I'm excited to see the man I'm going to become. And I'm hoping it'll be a good man, because that's